Hey guys, this is Helldozer from Zombieland Gaming again, and I am in Total War II Warhammer. I've been playing the shit out of this game. This is a fun game. Um, I am still on the Dwarves. Um, I decided to record this because this is going to be another ass beating the Greenskins are going to be taking. They seem to be not wanting to go away. And I have learned a lot. I've been propelling myself through this game pretty well. And I'm going to show off the map after this battle, but one of the things I haven't shown off is how I break my army up. Now, it's just going to be army on army, and he's... the 5 pieces of his army are actually going to be made up of the garrison. I'm going after this one city, and I'm actually fighting one of his legendary bosses. So... the way I have this particular army set up, I have the flame cannon. Now, the flame cannon's got what I would call maybe a medium range. The reason I say medium is because, like the archers, it's a little bit shorter than it's a little bit longer than the archers. Same as the gunners. The gunners and archers are about the same, but these cannons, they just punish. They punish so bad. And then there's these guys, these miners. They have blasting charges. What they do is they have 2 rounds of it. They'll throw them out. They're like plastic explosives. They're like napalm. So you generally don't want your units around them when they're going off. But I've only got 1 in this army. I actually had 3, but I condensed down because there was so much damage. Now, the way that I broke this up is that these guys are actually going to go with the Lord. There's 3 archer units here, and there's 2 ground pounders. Now, don't pay attention to the birds, because the birds are going to go in when the cannons start going off. Now, over here, and I protected the archers a little bit over there. Here, I put the slayers, some long beards, out in front of the archers and my thunderers. Now, the middle is just going to be taken up by 2 long beards. Now, he's got some... like cavalry units, so the rangers are going to go out after them, and my melee units are just going to fan out to the sides. The birds actually have this little guy here. This is pretty badass. What I like to do is to send him in, set him up, give him a target, and then move him over the group, or as many groups as possible, because when you hit that, it drops bombs on him. Now, it has 2, and don't have to use them both immediately, but I love using them immediately because it tears the shit out of multiple packs if you have them, multiple groups. So, I'm going to go ahead and start this up. And like I said, he's got artillery, but I'm not going to worry about the artillery, he's got the rider units. Now, his boss is sitting there in the back. I'm not going to really move anybody out. I'm going to let them come to me. Now, I'll show you what I mean with the gyrocopters. That is just badass. This one's going to be even more insane. Now, him I'm moving out immediately. Him, I'm just going to move over them. Now, what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to come out under and over my guns. Now, as you can see, everything has just pounded them. Now, as it's setting up, I'll adjust because he does have archers in his squad. They've already beat the hell out of the front line good enough for me. So as you can see, like I said, he's going to try to get back behind my guns, and he can't. There's just no way. He's taken too much damage. The Lord's going to go out. And now, I got 2 of his groups to bite, and now they're just going to get wrecked. They're just going to catch a beating. Now, I have to move everybody else in. Now, this is going to be kind of my issue, because I do get a bit of the surprise immediately on them. And as you can see, they're running. I don't trust. I don't trust that ever. For the simple fact that just because they have the flag over their head, they're regrouping. Now, I like to fiend like I'm going to chase them down, and I'm not. I'm just getting in behind his squads here. My archers, though, they aren't playing. Yeah, his little squig hopper, he caught an ass beating. And now I'm just... It's honestly, once the first person to get back into the enemy lines is the one that's going to screw them over the hardest. But I've gotten really, really good at reading the computer, what they're going to do. And believe it or not, it really is different from squad to squad. Yeah, that guy's going to go down. Yeah, the Thunderers. I'm just going to put them in a melee. Oh, they got him to break. Oh, they got him to break. I honestly thought I was going to lose that. I honestly thought I was going to lose them. Alright, now I'm just going to launch on them. They're just going to sit back and guard. They're just going back to back guard now. Now, as you can see, a lot of those retreat flags are all them. Now, I fiented like I was going to chase them, like I did earlier. But as they're breaking, as the armies are breaking, it pushes them out. Now, what that's going to do for me is, I can just go after the guys that are running. I can do honestly whatever I want. I can attack whomever I want. Now it's going to pull those archers back in to my guys. These guys, they can just fire all day long. Now that, they're done. They're getting the hell out of here. Now normally, I would be a pretty big prick and murder everyone I can, but since I'm invading the city, when they lose, they're dead. It doesn't matter. So as you can see, I'm just going to go and be a giant ass and kill a whole bunch of stuff. Nope, no reason for you to chase them. Stay out of the range of the guns. Don't be bad. And that's that. So I will admit, I'm a little fuzzy on the Slayers. I know the Slayers are anti-big infantry. So like troll, like if the Greenskins have like trolls, or the I hope I'm saying it right, the Verghoist for the undead, Chaos Warriors, the rat ogres for the rats. I think they're better against them, but when you're not facing them, I just kind of throw them in against whomever and hope they survive, and then just heal them up. Okay, I'm done. They lost. And it was a decisive victory, so he got his ass beat. And I like looking at the numbers. So he had what, 13, 14, he lost 1450, I lost almost 300. I'm happy with that. And that was just a single army. That wasn't a group battle. I didn't have like two armies in there. It was just one single battle, and they have pretty high ranks. Because I use the hell out of this flame cannon. That thing is amazing. Another good one is the God, I'm still sit there and fire off. It's simply amazing. It's awesome. Usually I'll sack and then go in, but 509 really is not that big of a deal to me right now. I just want this rat bastard gone. And that's what happened. And he's got this guy. He's a level 40 Night Goblin Shaman. And as you can see, he's got him pretty well maxed out. I'm not. I have 4 guys surrounding us, sort of that were going in to assassinate or mess with garrisons. I have a 17, a 13. Move this around a little bit. A 26. 26 might be able to give him a run for his money, and I had this guy. He's obviously the lowest one. I had him screwing with him a little bit, and that's the reason I went in. Was because I had hurt the garrison, and I knew that those guys were pretty much at half life. Those were the damaged guys at the beginning of the battle that I just raked over the coals. But I knew he was going to move him in, and I didn't feel like, even though it's a very small squad, I did not feel like dealing with another legendary lord in that battle. So he's only got 2 spots left. I'm going to go beat the hell out of him here because I'm sick of seeing him. Actually, he's got those 2. Well, he can be their problem and the problem. I'm not going up there. But so this is my map. Let me spin it around so that you can actually read. All of these little gold thingies with on blue back, that's me. I've been screwing around with. Don't let that fool you. That usually means that they're just. You can go. You can settle them. Go treasure hunting or do nothing. Those are occupied by rats. Now, what the rats do is these little rat bastards. If they get one of their little tech guys to go after one of your cities, they can actually infect it with a plague. Now, if you have an army in there, that also is now infected with a plague. So, you can't defend it. It's basically anybody that goes near that town is now going to be infected. Anybody that goes near the army that's infected also becomes infected. And this is where it works against the rats. Because what happens is I had an army in there, and they were going to die anyways. I knew that. So, I went after this place. He had 2 armies there. I didn't care. I lost. But I infected both of his armies with the same plague that he infected me with. So I moved over here, and there was another army there. I infected them. So it all really, you have a chance every single turn to have it wear off of wherever it's infecting. So there's a separate RNG for the city and a separate RNG for the army. Well, it wound up wearing off of my city, but my army did its job. He poisoned up already screwed up armies on his side, and I think they died off because I haven't seen them again. I've been watching for the names and I haven't seen the named guys. So either they retreated out or whatever, and like I said, you can see the greenskins, the orcs and goblins, they're right there. They had this one, but that's now mine, and this is all me. So I've taken over a bunch of the vampire section. The vampires actually did eliminate the von Karsteins, and von Karsteins eliminated the Empire. They were going back and forth. But the Chaos Warriors have started coming in. The Varg are up here. They're a giant pain in the ass, so I'm going to have to teach them who's boss here momentarily. So the Rats are also up in here. That's freaking fabulous. But the other big faction right now is Bretonia, which is technically the Empire. And they're up in there. But this is all like Chaos Warrior, all aligned. So it's a pretty good time, yep, and there's where the rat bastards are. So that's pretty much my game. That's what's been going on in these here parts. I just wanted to post something because I haven't posted anything Warhammer in a while. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again later. Thanks, guys.